Yeah.
Oh, you do, Matt? Do you want
Yeah,
to?
I remember.
Yeah, can you tell us what happened?
If we could like go back in time, that'd be perfect.
We could
actually.
retcon that whole session.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't because it already
That's
happened.
what it happened.
Oh,
It
yeah,
already
that's
happened,
right.
So I can't do it.
That's right. You're at a turning point with your character. That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right. And he can either
Matt
get
killed
worse
his,
or
wife.
actually make a good.
Amon killed his wife.
Let's go.
No, Aemon did not kill his wife.
Yeah,
What?
Amon killed his
Yeah.
wife.
Denial.
A demon did.
He's
The
in
demon
denial.
did it.
The demon did it.
Well, I don't know
How
about
many
that. It
times
could
are
have
you
been like
gonna
the.
use that excuse?
That seems like a weird excuse to use.
Fuck off. But I don't remember where we ended. As in,
We all
You
left
hopped
our
through the,
respective
where we
because
were.
You're in the Underdark.
Underdark. That's right.
Oh, that's right. Oh, right.
Yeah.
And we found mushroom.
We found evil. Is it the evil mushrooms? Sugma.
I just said no. There's just some like fungi on like the ground,
Ah, okay.
Yeah, well,
just along with some
Some
like
purple
roots and
fungi.
rocks and other stuff find in the underground tunnel.
yeah, okay.
Oh, sounds like your drivers are
Myself with
uninstalling and
that.
then reinstalling.
Well, I guess we've nowhere to go but down the path.
I'm still levitating.
Your wife's
ice-
corpse?
My wife's iced.
Killed by the
frozen
demon
over
with
for-
an Eldritch Blast, yeah.
With yeah.
It's like it's like when you hit your teammate dark and darker with the with magic missile, and it just like hits with like all of them. Like that's what you did.
Oh my God! Stop! I don't need that visual. Stop. Just absolutely.
Yeah, it's like it just keeps
Completely
going.
obliterated.
Take milk. Well, let's head down the road then if no one else has any ideas. And I'm walking.
I'm following.
My
silently.
my Elmo voice might be off because my throat is really fucked up from all the coughing.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting us know ahead of time. Thank you.
I agree, Acria. Let's continue forward.
Okay,
That's definitely
well,
a bit off.
I don't think he sounds like that.
It's probably going to sound actually pretty normal.
Thought that was Tommy.
No.
Oh, there goes Annie.
Chromebook problems.
Book moment. Okay.
So are we just
You
like
got A.
not going to address what happened?
No.
He says nothing. Just keeps pushing his wife's corpse forward.
That's a really depressing thing to see.
Oh, is it, Ilma? For you. I'm so sorry you have to witness this.
You want me to like cover it up or?
Sorry,
like-
should I stop?
Okay, wait. Let me rephrase that. Did Amon tell us that that's his dead wife that he accidentally murdered?
I think you
mean-
can tell that it is. Like,
Okay, do we as a party know what Hope and Euphoria look like?
I
think
imagine
we've
Amon is at
definitely
least
seen them
described.
before. Definitely seen them before. And
Pretty
Amon's
sure.
definitely had pictures of them before. He definitely,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also
absolutely-
asked Andrew to turn into her one time,
Yeah,
and then
that's
showed
true.
him a picture
Oh.
of her. So actually,
he?
he definitely has a picture of her on him.
Yeah.
Grant, I'll give you that. Okay, then I didn't say that because that whole
okay.
whole line of dialogue was me based off of Aylma thinking Amon was just dragging a random dead body.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
It's not okay. It's frozen in a cube. Have you ever seen the Aragon movie?
No.
All right, now okay.
But if you had
Think
said
of-
like if you had said
no,
it was
okay.
similar to like Nora Freeze from Batman, I would have understood immediately.
Yeah, it's like that, or or like Han Solo in that. It's
Carbonite.
like that. In the carbonite.
Does she
It's
have that
basically
same
like
facial
pushing around.
expression where she's like,
No. He made it look nice, and then he covered, you know, the
Yeah,
the
closed her eyes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So I guess we're just moving forward in an awkward silence.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is gosh, what's that guy's name? What's that guy we went to for demon issues? Who said he has the idea how to
Johnny?
trap? Yeah, Johnny. Is he with us? Where is he?
No.
He's still back at the refugees, right?
Yeah.
Johnny's the
That's
one we
okay.
woke up with the first like test potion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure. Like he helped us enter Basil's dreams back at Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm remembering. It's all coming back to me. My brain is swelling with knowledge.
Whoa.
What is the...
So, you guys just walking down the like tunnel?
Just walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which direction? It's branches up. Well, actually, you don't even know. Like, are you going left or right? You don't even know which. Like,
Hey, Akuru's a pocket watch.
yeah.
I don't know. Give
Compass.
me the name of a town.
The compass. The one we know. Where Stool is from. What's that one called?
Which one is that?
The Forest Grove, something Grove, Twilight Grove.
Never
Come
liked
on.
Grove.
Neverlight Grove.
Whoever watches this VOD later is going to be real happy they heard me slurp.
Put in Neverlight Grove.
Every time there is something new.
Put a Neverlight Grove in.
All right, Neverlight Grove, and I set it for Neverlight Grove.
Right. Okay. The compass points, like if you're like in the middle of like the tunnel, and like it like the sides are on like your left and right, it points to your left.
All right, we go left then. Easy. That's the only town I know. Besides, like the not dark elves. What are they called? No, are they called dark elves?
Yeah, the Drow.
Drow.
The Drow. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think they have a
go to the
city
left.
down here, but we don't want to go over there. That's where the feminists live.
What?
Yeah.
I go to the left.
Yeah.
Okay. Why'd he say that?
it's
Why not?
because Drow is a matriarchy, and like the men are like slaves or whatever.
Yeah, you're mad.
What's wrong with that?
Everything. We should be equal, Shane. Why are you trying to say one gender should be propped above the other?
I'm just saying. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
but
just think people.
biology-
Wouldn't mind that.
Biologically, they're just bigger and like stronger. like the mail
I
drop.
just don't think. I just don't
And,
think
like,
you've
taller.
been to. I just don't think you've been to the quicksands enough.
That just sounds like Ilma's type.
They would make slaves of you, Emma. They would slave you up.
Well, you don't know that.
I don't know.
Okay.
ISO said the next time we level up,
Merrick's just like, like being one to have literally just gotten sent to a fucking drowned slave camp, and it's just like, yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
I didn't like it actually. All right. Someone roll a 20.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Dibs.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. He's got. Oh,
Excellent.
okay.
Excellent.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right.
I love
Travel
gathering.
for probably about 3 to 4 hours down this tunnel. And there's been no like veering off from like this one straightaway, and you get to an opening into like a larger cave-like area.
Mm-hmm.
That would look like be a good place to camp and stuff.
Well, it seems like a good enough place as any.
Was there any trees and stuff nearby?
There are like fungus wood trees. It's just they're like big they look like the big mushrooms in Minecraft.
Can
Like gigantic.
can Emma TP to these mushroom thrones or no?
I don't know. Can I? I mean, if they
can
count
he?
as, it says transport via plants, and they count as trees, right?
Fungi aren't plants actually. So
Yeah, so that's right.
you're gonna have to find not a mushroom, a gigantic mushroom.
Well, I use this
Okay.
time to refreeze my wife's.
Oh yeah,
corpse.
well, I'm gonna report your
Alright.
ass to the Woods of the Coast. Get yourself sued. Fuck.
What the?
Why'd
I
you
don't like
say
your
that?
rules. Get sued.
Why would you say that?
Why'd you say that?
Illegal
I need to find a
campaign.
place to. Oh, wait, guys, I need to find a place to put my wife to rest before I can bury her back in her hometown. At least her homeland, because I can't be carrying it around the whole time.
And
Well,
where do you
if sh-
suppose we do that?
Somewhere we can get back to, preferably.
It may sound insensitive, but if you cast Enlarge Reduce on the body, we can put it in one of our bags of holding. It's not like it, it's not like she needs to breathe.
You didn't need to add the second part.
I'm saying, I'm not trying to be irreverent. I'm just saying it's convenient and it's secure and it's easy.
I understand. Do we have a bag of holding that can be emptied
Well,
and
the
just
only,
have her there?
yeah, I mean, one bag of holding is completely empty. I mean, maybe there might be some gunpowder dust residue, but it's all gone mostly.
Okay.
And the other one
If you
just
wouldn't
has.
mind, that'd be nice.
Okay.
And could I hold on to the bag of holding?
You son of a bitch.
No.
I'm not gonna put anything in there.
No, I'm gonna relinquish the bag of holding that I used to kill the false hydra. I'm just gonna put all of my gold and stuff, my electrum pieces, and any other loot that I have in the one that we also have the abracadabras in.
Okay.
Thank you. Could you reduce her, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Enlarge Reduce on her body. I'm gonna make it a size category smaller, and so we can stuff it up in there.
All right. Turn her from a medium object to a small object.
Okay. I try to gently put her in the bag, and then I'd like to get a large white sheet from the abacus.
Okay, yeah.
And
I asked the abracadabras for a queen size bed sheet, white.
Okay. You get you get a large sheet that's big enough to cover her.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
gonna
this
just-
is off
go ahead.
topic, but this thing is extremely handy sometimes.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it?
Sometimes.
All the time.
Really infinite money generator.
Well, we kind of use it just so we don't have to
No,
get
I know.
simple
We're not allowed to use
objects.
this as an infinite money generator, but
Yeah.
like, pretty useful.
Yeah. And I'm gonna cast. Oh, what's that spell? What is it? Ice Blast or something?
Cone of cold.
Yeah, Cone of Cold again, and try to just gently refreeze her, and chill the bag, and then put the ice sheet over her, and then not the ice sheet, the big sheet. So when she gets bigger, it's gonna, cover her.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna tie it on my waistband. Thank you, Oma. I appreciate
Yeah.
that greatly.
No worries, man. No worries, honestly. I kind of feel like if I didn't already know my dad was dead, that it would have been just as rough on me.
Yeah.
You know, empathy. We gotta have empathy.
Yeah. Thank you for empathizing with my loss of my wife. It means a lot.
And for what it's worth, once we get our hands back on the Tome of Destiny, all of this is gonna go away. This isn't a permanent thing.
We can only hope, right?
And once we
Archer looks over at Savia to see what she thinks about I'm saying that.
okay, let me rephrase that. Once we
She just looks dead inside. She's just like, okay.
let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. Once we are able to bring souls back from, wherever they go when someone dies without them being snatched up like that, she is at the top of my list. You have my word.
Thank you.
And as long as the soul is willing.
I would hope she would like to return to
Yeah,
me.
there's no way she would.
Hope.
There's no way she would abandon her daughter like that if she has the opportunity to come back and see you and her again.
I don't know anymore. Maybe she wouldn't want to see me. Maybe I wouldn't want to see me. But that's something to worry about later on. Well, we're heading to the Neverlight Grove to see if Stool's there, right? Does anyone have a
Yes.
better idea?
Yes, but after a good rest. I'm exhausted.
Okay. I'll take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'm gonna cast Druid Grove so that everyone can rest comfortably after all that trauma, except for Mycelia,
Okay.
who I'm assuming didn't have any trauma. I just had to. I wasn't here for that. I had to go to the bathroom or something while Mycelia did her little fight.
I had no trauma.
Yeah.
No trauma. I bet Mycelia is loving the place where we are right now. It's like fun
Oh,
guy
Jesus.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Hey, how about that? Like I
She's
said,
right at home.
my dad's
Yeah.
calling me.
I am.
Oh.
Well, guys, it's
Nope,
that time.
perfect
I'll be
time.
back in a little while.
See you.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
I'll take first watch.
Yeah,
Say,
I'll be there in a minute. Bye.
silently stare at the bag and cry. Cry.
Okay. You can roll your night watch counter. All right.
Epic 4.
Yeah, your watch goes by uneventfully.
Give me one.
Miss on your
sec.
your wife.
As I think my wife. Yeah, I want to see how well I'm crying. Just an average crier.
Yeah.
But I'm a terrible crier.
Very average. You cry.
Very average crying.
I'm back.
Finally.
Acrea's watch now, I believe.
Yeah.
Right. Pass by him on, give him a little glance, and move along. Go sit down by the campfire. Keep on lookout.
I'm sorry, I have to be right back. If there's an encounter roll, somebody roll for me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes, your watch goes by uneventfully as well. Do you do anything?
No. Gonna sit down, do my watch, and wait for everyone to wake up.
All right. Yeah, seems Vilma and Celia slept in a bit.
Uh-oh.
Just other people up.
Yeah, and Amon, are you up?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm up. Just checking out the area, thinking to myself, swearing vows, you know, of revenge, and yeah, I mean the classic.
Yeah.
You get it.
Classic.
Classic.
Sure, we'll take notice of these.
Blood vows.
Okay, maybe.
You notice Amon brooding in the
Yeah.
corner.
I'll wait for everyone to wake up. Zachary doesn't have anything to say.
Okay, that's I'm glad you could be an encouraging voice in Amon's traumatic times.
She knows that basically where Acre is at right now is she knows an encouraging voice will not help, especially whatever she can say. So, like, okay, you work through this, bro.
Well, since we gotta fill the gap of when they're here, what to talk about? What D&D related topics? So are we? What's the besides stool? Where else do we need to go? What's
Would
the
you like
plan
to make
after
a
that?
history check on just anything you might have?
Sure.
Just anything to do with the Underdark?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay.
Here's my history. I'm a learned man. Okay. I'm gonna luck point that.
Okay.
I'm a learned man. There we go.
One sec.
Okay. Yes. So you remember you just you remember that's like where you found Stool like before all of this.
Okay.
Mhm.
It was in
Oh.
Neverlight Grove, so it's at least a good place to start. The other thing you were kind of remember is that your friend Hethrodaya mentioned the Underdark as well.
Hethrodaya.
That's right.
Is that a demon?
Didn't he say like this is where like they could reform?
Yeah.
Oh, that
They
was
reform?
totally lost out of my mind.
Who's Hethrodaya? It's a demon, right? But it's a
It's
devil.
the half of the
Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
The Demogorgon. Ah, okay.
It's the one that's in the. He's like in the jail right now.
Ah, okay. Where they reform? What did he? Was he more descriptive than that?
They
Than
have to
they?
be well, no, it's
Because that's where
Oh, where they
essentially
can get
Demogorgon was like
combined, right?
sundered, and so when they split, and so they had
Uh,
like he said that where the ritual would be like reform them would be there.
but we don't want that to happen. At least
or do we?
for right now. For right
Yeah.
now, we don't want that to happen.
For right now.
Maybe
But you
later
do
on.
okay. Actually, well, you do know that the like timeline where like the bad Amon and bad Andri and bad Ilma are from is like Demogorgon never came back in that timeline, and so like the
Yeah.
Girthquake party just got fucked, and like would probably be dead if they didn't get like sent to this one.
That's right. We need to bring the Demogorgon back.
So you
but
do know that like
I've returned.
probably
Welcome
need
back.
to at some point.
At some point. Probably
The
yeah.
only
Probably
thing
when
is,
we
we're trying
got
to
everyone.
separate.
Good.
What's his name? Galen
From
and his
yeah,
guy.
because he'll die when they combine. But as of right now, we don't know how to separate them
Yeah, we literally
because
have no
if
way
we
to do
try
that.
to, he'll die regardless. Yeah. Yeah.
Mimi, I'm gonna fucking throw you out the window.
Welcome back, Annie.
There was something in Neverlight Grove, right? Something.
School was there. We met a mushroom demon here. He's
Maybe
gonna
that's it.
discipline us.
They have like a weird name, like something with.
Sugma.
No.
It's
Yeah,
close.
Zugmoy.
It's close.
Exactly.
Zugmoy.
Zugmoid. Sugma.
Zugmoy. I don't really know.
There was
Zugmoy.
something else here. There was a bad here. I thought Paragon maybe or something. Oh, I
It
can't
could be
remember.
here, but I doubt it.
There was something here. Something I was supposed to remember. Something that I might have heard about being born and raised here.
The main thing would be, I mean, you're aware of like what Neverlight Grove is, but it's sort of like a very secluded like society, so you've never been there yourself.
Oh, is it part of the Underdark?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. I remember
Like
now.
the mushroom people town.
Yes. Okay, and we're just walking through right now.
Right now you
We're
just
at the
all
camp.
woke up. Essentially, I just said Mycelia and Ilma are just they're sleeping in.
Well, I'm awake now. Good morning / evening / afternoon.
Hello.
So what's the plan here?
We continue on the road as soon as Ilma's awake.
Oh yeah, Amon, do you share the things you remember?
Yeah, I share it.
Okay.
Alright. So okay, that makes sense. I mean, we may find some clues on stool. Other than that.
Stool. That was one of them.
Yeah.
I was like, it has something to do with poop. Can I go scream in Elma's ear and see if it wakes him up?
Sure,
you
yeah,
wanna do
yeah.
He's
that in
not
real life.
here.
You said he was asleep. He's sleeping in.
Yeah, he's...
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back. Holy shit.
Okay, well,
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
get
it
to
worked.
scream in his ear.
What? What's going on?
Just the very thought.
don't worry about it.
Was enough. Ilma was sleeping in. A little later than he usually does.
Mimi.
Okay, so
on
what
Earth
what
or
what
you
did I
don't?
miss in the time I wasted going over to my dad's house?
We
'Cause he
waited
ended
for
up
you.
fantastic because he ended up calling off of work anyway, as it turns out.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, onward to the Neverlight Grove. Who took watches?
Me.
Me and Acria.
And looks like you both got a 14 on those rolls.
I got a 4.
Oh, what are those other rolls?
That was
It says
history.
on them.
Siri, I don't need you right now. Shut up. Stop!
Siri, go away.
Siri, launch the nukes.
Siri, press the BB.
Siri, press the button.
Press the
Google.
button.
Google, show me this man's balls, please.
Why are you obsessed?
I sure hope Lily can get VR chat
Google,
up and
activate protocol Alpha Black. Bravo.
running.
All right. Since everyone's awake, I guess. I mean, Matt, you can tell Tommy like what you remembered. I
So
guess.
I took a history check. Amon recalls that this is where we met Stool, and also where Hephrodite said this is where the Underdark. This is where they can reform and become the Demogorgon. So the two pieces, and then the reason why we would want to do that later on is because where evil Amon and other evil characters come from is the dimension where the Demogorgon never came back. So we're gonna have to recombine them.
So we gotta go.
recombine them and not kill Galen.
So we have to figure out a way to get the Demogorgon out of Galen without killing him, and then merge him with Hephrodite.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the ideal situation. Yeah.
Ideal. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, especially
We'll probably
considering.
have to kill Galen.
Yeah, but Galen is also a paragon, so it would be like nerfing ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, until that happens, let's, I guess, find Stool. Hopefully he's here.
Right. So down the path, I set the compass up and head in whatever direction that is. I mean, why are you obsessed with me?
Where's
Stop.
my Amon folder? The fuck? There it is. Pictures, saved pictures. Okay.
Come on.
All right. Who wants to make the first?
I'll do a travel encounter.
Okay.
Whee! That was very conspicuously close to the 2, or to the 20.
Yeah. All right. Amon is next.
Wait, wouldn't it be Annie if we're going down the list?
What?
Does it matter?
No, I guess not.
I always do it just by the Discord thing.
Oh, I was always doing it based off of the player thing on actual Foundry. Yeah, but Discord makes more sense. You're right. Dodoy.
Okay, that's right. I should do my long rest stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
L rest.
And then, yeah, and then Accurate does. The next roll.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
All
You
right.
just keep winning.
Yeah, you keep winning. Another just kind of boring day in the caves, the Underdark caves. This is all out of the abysses, guys. This is just what it is. So it sucks until you get to like the actual story.
I'll take a watch for the
Alright,
night.
well, it's an incredibly boring day. I'm gonna not take watch tonight.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll keep an eye out on you guys.
I'll take a watch. I'm not sleeping very well.
Night dice, go!
Okay. All right. Your watch goes by uneventfully.
My turn. My watch turn.
Month's watch.
Amon was not sleeping during Ilma's. He was just awake. He looks awful.
Your personality is starting to match your placard.
My
It was all according to my
personality-
plan.
Okay, let me
All
phrase that.
according
Let me
to
phrase
plan,
that.
make Amon depressed.
Your mood, your demeanor is slowly starting to match your placard.
Okay, there we go. Personality. You got a shit looking personality. Thanks, dude. My wife died.
Is there anything down in these tunnels for Sif to eat? Like little.
Oh, some grubs, I guess.
All right.
Probably munch on those.
I'm assuming the Underdark has to have some sort of like flora and fauna that are edible.
Yeah.
I can tell you
can,
all
like,
about it.
Yeah. You can actually ask Mycelia.
Hey, Marcilia, are there any small animals that exist down here? You're a mushroom lady.
Mushroom lady.
Sorry, that was
Oh.
racist. You're.
I mean, if you're in a real pinch, there's like these little rats that you can catch and then cook over the fire, but I wouldn't suggest eating them raw.
Well, Sif is a wolf. She generally eats her prey alive anyway.
Then yeah, there's some small mammals that are commonly found down here.
I'm gonna spend my next, since there's no real day-night cycle down here in these caves, right? There's no like change in the lighting.
Right.
I'm gonna spend my next night watch looking for small animals and little rodents and stuff to feed to Sif, so that she's not starving to death.
Okay. Make some nature checks to find something. All right. Yeah, you're able to find what you assume you find some like little rodent-looking creatures. You assume it's probably what Mycelia was talking about. They're just kind of like slightly like they're rats, but the size of like possums. So they're like New York rats.
Okay, fair enough. I don't want to like attack it in any way that would ruin the ability to eat it, so I'm just gonna whack it really fucking hard with my staff.
Okay, just blunt force
Yeah.
trauma.
Have you ever
Okay.
stomped on a rat's head in real life?
No.
No.
No, have you?
No.
No, because I felt, well,
I think you talked about this when like didn't
You
they
talked
like
about doing this.
yeah, so they was like half alive because my coworker stomped on it, like, and I felt
Yeah.
so sad for it. So I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but I'm putting you out of your misery. I felt awful. I felt terrible.
I had a literal, actual mental breakdown. I had an actual panic attack, the first one in a long time. Back when my mom was still alive, she put out these rat traps. Well, she didn't put them out. She called pest control because we had mice. Instead of glue traps, they put rat traps, and she called me to come over and dispose of the rat because it was still alive. And Neeks was trying to convince me to just like take a knife and just sever its spinal cord. Take a knife, sever its spinal cord, quick, simple, painless, put it out of its misery. And I couldn't do it. So I let it out of the rat trap, and somehow it walked away. And I had a fucking actual panic attack on the couch after the whole thing was over. And it was just a rat. And I don't know why I reacted so strongly to it.
I have a
he's a little
story.
friend.
I was a kid. I was hanging out with like these neighborhood kids, and we came across this mourning dove that was too injured to fly. We found it like that, and these kids were older than I was, and they were like, the only thing that we could do is put it out of its misery. So they picked it up, and you know, like those little cinder block things that you put next to a drain,
Oh my god.
and they
They
made like
didn't.
they did, and I watched it, and that shit like mentally scarred me. I still feel bad to this day.
Did they
Wow.
treat
They
it
were
like
just
a
like-
game or something?
No, they weren't cruel. They, in their minds, they were doing it a favor, but it just felt so wrong. They would trust me. They were not like, they weren't the kind of kids to shoot cats with BB guns or anything like that. They
And-
thought they were doing the right thing, and
Anytime I see an injured animal, injured bird, or anything, I take it up to the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary. Every
I
time
mean, this was a mourning dove. This was like the common like.
I have taken.
I don't know.
I have taken pigeons, crows, seagulls. One time an injured like macaw. All of them. I have taken them down
Just
to the
leave 'em
Suncoast.
be.
I've taken them all down to the Suncoast Seabird Sanctuary. Because I know I
Just
can't do
leave 'em
anything
be.
for them, but they literally specialize in birds.
I was like fucking 11 years old. I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what? No. I'm not shaming you.
Yeah.
I'm just like
saying
compare-
what you would do.
I'm
what you would
comparing
do.
experiences. Like that's what I've always done since I was a kid. You know, I'm not shaming you. I'm not like trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, I just watched it happen. I did not participate, but shit, I still think about it to this day.
What a thing to say.
Anyways, do I kill this possum-sized rat?
Yeah.
Anyways, forget your
That-
childhood
That's
trauma.
a good question. You're gonna have to roll like to hit it.
Well,
It's too fast.
the staff of the woodlands counts as a +2, and as a quarterstaff, it rolls with dex. So hold on. So it's going to be +3, +5. +5. 10. Assuming a dirty 20 will hit a rat.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just whack it on the head. It just stops moving instantly.
All right. I call Sif over. Hey, I mean, this is really all there is down here, Sif, but you know, soup's on. And I kind of just toss her the rat.
Okay. It just kind of like it just flops like right in front of her, and she's like just kind of bats at it and sit before taking it. And she kind of just goes off by herself to eat, like not in front of you.
Raising a teenage girl is hard.
Let me get this right. An apex predator had to go wait for you to go get its food.
it
Hell.
clearly could have hunted something like a rabbit or
I
bigger.
know, but
So funny.
I don't know if there's rabbits down here. That'd be. I don't know what kind of wildlife is actually down here.
I
Well, it's giant worms.
Celia
Yeah,
should know,
worms.
but I don't know.
Giant
Let's kill a
thing.
purple worm, guys.
I know
Well, not well. That would be kind of.
I know that Sif is a predator and she can go in the tunnels and hunt for herself, and I know that Ilma doesn't really need to do that, but in character, Ilma feels like, well, I sort of enslaved this wolf in a cube and sort of took away its freedom, so I'm trying to like be super nice to it. It's like raising a teenage girl, you know? Especially since Isa described her personality as April from Parks and Rec.
April Ludgate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mycelium knows what the flora and fauna are down here, but Annie doesn't.
Yeah, for the most part, there aren't a whole lot of. There's not like a whole lot of wildlife beyond like the occasional like fungi and sometimes you'll see like some vines and like moss on the wall
Mm.
and usually just bugs.
And I
bugs
would
and rats.
know what fungus is safe to eat, right?
Oh God!
Yeah.
Please say you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
here's
God.
the thing. I can just feed us.
Well, here's the thing. I'm
Yeah,
sick
but
of good
maybe-
berries.
I want a hot meal for once. God damn it!
I can make a mushroom stew.
I can cast Hero's Feast, and we'd all.
Oh, I'd
die
love to do
forever.
that. Can I like forage to make everybody like a nice like mushroom stew? That sounds like fun.
Yeah, you can do
Especially
that.
because like Amon's in the down in the dumps. Like I want to make him a nice meal.
Yeah, you can make him a nice meal.
Okay,
Can
I
we
go
ask
forage.
Can we ask the Abracadabras for any non-magical item under 1 gold? Right?
Yeah.
Does that mean we can ask it for like dead livestock? For example, if I wanted to get like a chicken to,
That's definitely over 1 gold.
a chicken? No, you can get a chicken for like.
A whole chicken?
Yeah. Okay. Let me look this up.
Oh yeah.
Let,
Oh, you
let
know
me
the-
let
you
me
know the
just
stock
gather.
market
Like let me
prices
make
of
this.
No, because
chicken
it's
now?
like
Huh?
I think it would
Did
be
you
a nice.
research that shit?
I think it would be a nice little like RP moment if we like made like an actual dinner down here instead of just like we just all went through some horrible shit, and it'd be nice to have like a full on like actual
great
dinner
idea.
for the first time since we actually started out on our journey.
You can make the bread, and I can go get stuff for like a soup, like
All
the
right.
mushroom
You
soup.
can get some water and then just like make a good broth.
That's what I was gonna get the chicken for, because the bone marrow makes good broth. The chicken itself makes good broth. Make some stock.
So tasty.
Make some stock. Chop some vegetables.
The player handbook states 1 chicken costs 2 CP.
2 copper.
Oh,
One.
never mind.
One whole chicken costs 2 copper. Yeah. All right. Can I ask the Abracadabras for a chicken? For like.
Well, surely like a prepared like chicken breast costs more, right?
I don't know. There's Reddit said Reddit says player handbook states 1 chicken costs 2 CP. That's all it states. I'm assuming you're probably getting a raw chicken that was just like its head cut off, nothing plucked or anything.
It all depends on if the Abracadabras will allow me. Will produce that for me.
Yeah, I don't even know if the Abracadabras produced meat or not. We have to look that up. I don't even know how to spell
Let me
Abracadabras. I
check.
can't Google that shit.
I think it can, if I remember right. It's just like non-magical objects, including raw materials, foodstuffs, and liquids.
Foodstuffs.
Stuff.
So yes, you can do that.
I'm gonna get a chicken out of there.
Yeah, because you can make like it even says like in examples, bowl of hot soup.
bowl of hot soup. Hey.
Well,
Oh, no. We're
you
gonna
make it.
Yeah, we're
just
gonna make this we're gonna make this a thing. We're gonna do it up.
You can go. You can make a.
I'm gonna ask
I want to
it.
go forage.
I'm gonna ask it
Yeah,
for.
you can make a nature check to find.
I like that in this
Stuff.
fantasy world, saffron still is mad expensive.
Yeah, it's the
Alright.
hardest thing in the world to grow and cultivate.
Yeah, I know it is. It's insane.
I'm gonna ask the Abracadabras for a whole chicken. Oh,
Nat
wow!
20.
Holy shit!
Okay.
I get like the
What do you
juiciest
roll?
bit. What?
Yeah, gathering. Like what type of like? Are you getting the broth stuff?
I'm gathering mushrooms and like herbs and things for the broth as well as water.
Okay.
You get like the
Alright, yes, you
juiciest.
find a little-
plumpest.
Yeah, you find a little well, like a wellspring, just for some fresh water,
Okay.
and for mushrooms, you're able to find like these big, juicy, like they'd be like brown ones, but like there's a big group of them, so you're able to get like a lot of them.
The Underdark equivalent of shiitakes, which are like really good, like vegan steak mushrooms. They're like really meaty and fatty.
Let's go. Yes, I carry all that I can back with me.
I'm gonna expend a few charges for the Abracadabras, and I'm gonna get a whole chicken, a
whole
chicken, a few potatoes, and a few carrots, and some celery, and like
Wait. Look how much.
Yeah.
If-
Oh, remember, you need to, because this is remember it has a number of charges.
Yeah, and we
Just,
get
you know,
charges
right?
back. We get a D whatever charges back each day or something.
Okay, so I'll say that you have 20 right now. Like, name off the things you're gonna do.
Okay, 1 whole chicken.
Okay, 1.
3 large carrots, 4 potatoes.
Probably want some like knives and stuff to like
Salt.
Yeah.
Is by
Salt.
CP.
salt, pepper,
Salt,
pepper,
pepper,
knives. That'd be
knives.
sick.
Can't do ginger. 1 pound of ginger or 1
Ginger,
goat
ginger is 7.
is 1 gold. 1 goat's 1 gold. All right, don't get gold. Don't get
A
gold.
small pouch of not chili powder, a small pouch of cayenne, and a small pouch of ground mustard.
Okay, we're at 9.
Yeah, you said I have how many? How many did I start with? How many charges did I start with?
Let's start with
20.
20.
Okay, so I'm at 9. A couple stalks of celery,
Ooh,
or like
you
one
can't get
one.
pepper.
You can get
Oh,
like
I guess
one.
you can.
You can make like you can get like one fat celery. The celery grows on a stalk with multiple celery sprigs, so I'm just gonna get a stalk of celery.
Okay.
And
How much pepper are you getting? You can't get a pound.
you can get like a small satchel of peppercorns, like an ounce of peppercorns, and grind them up.
It says what a pound of pepper is 2 gold, so you're gonna have to get less than a pound.
Absolutely less than a pound.
You can't even get less than it. You have to get like 1/4 of a pound.
I was gonna get like you only really need like a tablespoon, a teaspoon of pepper.
How much is a quarter of a pound of pepper?
Yeah, it's really hard to decide.
Probably like more than you'd think. Seems like.
Man, it's fucking huge.
I like pepper. What about
Okay,
it?
instead of
Yeah, and what?
instead of ground pepper, I'm gonna get mild chili flakes because those
Okay.
they have the amount of capsaicin, but they absorb the broth and get nice and juicy. You get a nice little bite of those. Plus the satchel of cayenne, it's already gonna be spicy.
Okay, I think that's 10.
I think that's actually it. Maybe a mortar and pestle, but I think I've already got that in my adventurer's kit.
All right.
Like I would need a mortar and pestle for druidic spellcasting components anyway. So I think I've already got one of those.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
So
gonna.
you use 10 charges of it to gather all your ingredients. Get all set up. I assume someone's making just a little fire to
Yeah,
boil water.
I'm making the fire and the stew at the moment.
I'm gonna
Yep.
start chopping the chicken up, and I'm gonna toss it into the broth and get it all nice and chickeny. I'm gonna chop up the vegetables, mix them together, season them, and toss them in the stew as well. And make sure to overcook the potatoes just a little bit. They're nice and soft. My other passion besides being a doctor is cooking.
My passion.
also like
Necromancy, medicine,
Necromancy, being a doctor, being a world-class cook.
I wouldn't go that far. Not
and nature.
And,
not world class, but I do take pride in my work.
From my experience as eating at a cafeteria, can I make this check?
All right. Make a.
For cooking, wouldn't it be survival?
But it'd be like. Not really. It'd be like just a straight wisdom check. Because it's not like. So, I mean, I guess technically survival, but it's like survival's like
well, this isn't
wilderness stuff.
Yeah, this
This
isn't
is
us
just like you're making it like an actual.
This is us cooking just to have something nice during this depressing time in our lives. This isn't like a survival situation. This is a luxury.
Yep.
So wisdom?
Yeah. So just make wisdom. Okay. All right. So after Mycelia gets the broth like started boiling, you start to add in all the ingredients slowly. After cutting it, like preparing all like the potatoes and everything. And after a while, you're able to make a nice mushroom potato soup. Chicken, I guess, too.
Oh, chicken and
Ooh,
mushroom.
mushroom
Oh my
stew.
god, a chicken and mushroom veggie stew sounds so fucking good. Oh man.
I say we really outdone ourselves this time.
Hey,
Pretty well cooking.
I know this has been a really rough time for everybody, so me and Mycelia figured we would, you know, do something about that. Even if it's just something small. We made dinner, you know.
My idea.
It was her idea. There's no shame in that. I'm not like I'm not claiming it was my idea, but it was just something that we thought would be nice considering how rough this has been, especially this past couple of weeks. So, you know, dig in, eat up.
Oh, Amon. Thank you.
I appreciate this.
Thank you too for the meal.
I'm also gonna give Sif the scraps and stuff, the stuff like the gristle and the organs and stuff, because dogs fucking love liver for some reason. Like
Okay.
anything that
You give her the bone to chew on and like all that.
yeah. Because I feel bad
Alright.
now that I gave her a fucking dead rat instead of, you know, any parts of the chicken that I slaughtered.
Well, can't have it all.
This reminds me of home by stealing him. It's a good meal.
I'm glad you like it. We used to make this all the time. Minus the chicken, of course.
Nice chicken.
The chicken was my idea. I figured not
The
everybody here.
chicken's down here.
I figured not everybody here is a vegetarian, right? I mean, you'd think me
no.
of all people would be, but no.
Here's this webcomic that I read that, you know how like elves are always the like vegetarians and stuff, but this webcomic turns it on its head. And it's like they love nature too much to eat it, so they only eat meat, and they're all like massively ripped. From
Oh.
It's just so buff.
Strength isn't their dump stat; it's their main stat.
Yeah. It's like they have like they don't even walk on grass. They have to jump on like rocks and stuff.
They're all ripped. That's so funny.
Yeah.
And it's funny because in that same instance, dwarves could be the vegetarians because animals very rarely live in caves outside of like, you know, pack hunters and things that, you know, sleep during the night like bats and stuff. So they would probably cultivate mushrooms and plants in their caves to eat.
Yeah.
Like funny little opposite land.
All right. Yes. After a while, everyone finished their meal. Thanking the cooks for just livening it up a bit.
Really appreciate this, you two.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's been a long time since we've had real food.
We can't go on subsisting on good berries and rations forever, you know.
That's true, or nothing. Some people's case. Yeah, Akri just enjoys her stew until everyone's ready to get moving.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to take a watch with me? Unless that was our breakfast and not
I'll
our.
take a watch.
Was that our
Oh,
breakfast
yeah,
or was that our dinner?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's our breakfast.
Okay, yeah. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Who's next on the?
Right. I think. Wait.
Yeah,
It'd be accurate.
Well, allow me. Here comes the 20, boys.
No worries, everybody.
Oh, jeez. I was actually surprisingly close.
Okay.
Anything happen? No.
Nope.
Thank
Nothing.
God.
Mycelia would be next. Okay. The rest of the day goes by. Pretty uneventfully, just the occasional bugs scurrying around, and like rats that Sif will pounce on.
Classic
Attaboy.
Sif. Sif is a girl, I thought.
Sif is a girl.
Got a girl.
All right. To take first watch.
I'll take one.
I'll take second.
Okay.
I'm getting sleep for 2 nights in a row. Boggers.
Woo!
0.
Yes, sir.
Anything happen on a 16?
No.
All right. Oh, there she goes.
Boom,
Hi,
boom,
Annie.
Chromebook. Boom, boom.
Chromebook moment.
Chromebook moment. Chromebook.
Welcome back.
Hey
All
man,
right. Who
you
wants to
really,
take second watch?
you really should try to get some sleep tonight.
Oh, I'm trying. I really am. Okay, I'll take my watch.
Okay. All right. Your watch also goes by quietly. Nothing to bother you. No voices in your head or anything.
Wonderful.
All right. It is the morning. It's a new day in the fucking caves.
Woo! I love the caves. Akri, how's the compass pointing towards Neverlight Grove? Are we still on track?
It seems like it should be.
Okay.
As long as,
Yes,
I'm
the
not sure
compass
how
never
it
really
is.
changes from its direction it's pointing.
Remembering any of these tunnels, or
Uh,
it's just all this fucking same
It all
tunnel?
just kind of blends together. It's the
Yeah,
same.
I'm just
Basically
hoping it works underground. And, like, in caves and things.
Mm,
So, I mean, we'll see.
No reception. No.
Well, no, it's like, it could, like, point at a wall, and it's like, well, to cross this wall, and now you have to figure out how to get over there.
Well, you get the pickaxes out and start strip mining.
Dig through it, yeah.
Strip mining.
Creeper. Oh man.
Oh man.
Hey Annie, how's your factory reset coming?
Slow. Very
Is it,
slow.
is it stuck at 80 again?
I reset and then now it's stuck at 47%, but it's really bad to interrupt it. So, according to Google, it should take anywhere between 1 and 4 hours, depending.
Oh.
Mine literally, when I factory reset my computer, it literally only took like
Yeah,
2
but you didn't
hours.
let it finish. You didn't let it finish.
I did let it finish. I'm saying
What?
I had the same problem as you. It got stuck at 80. I hard restarted it. And
then what?
And then it just took a solid like 2 hours to finish everything.
Oh, so you just did it get stuck at a number again and then get past it?
Yeah, it eventually worked past it. It's taking a while. It's doing its thing. It's setting it up from the inside out.
All right, then I'm just gonna let it keep being stuck at 47. I'm hard wiping it. Like I put everything that was important on a flash drive. I'm getting rid of everything.
I feel like doing that sometimes on my computer, just to clear it out.
I only did that.
Yeah.
I only had to factory reset my computer because my GPU crashed, and I had to reinstall AMD Adrenalin and all that. And it was the whole thing.
I've had this computer for 4 years and I've never reset it before, so it's got 4 years of shit on it. Constant use.
Damn, you've never even cleared the cache before?
Man, I'm saying I've never factory resetted it before.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. We continue on.
Man, it's been a few days down here.
Yeah, we've been here for a while.
What we can tell, yes.
That's true. Does anyone here have a watch or like a pocket watch or any form of telling time?
No.
I don't believe so.
Nope.
We got our natural body clocks. We feel tired at certain points.
I feel tired. It is end of day.
It
Did
might
anybody
be
get the
around
shits
there.
from the mushrooms, too?
No.
Yeah, my shit's firm.
You rolled a
I
nat
got a lot of
20 on your
fiber.
You rolled a nat 20 on your nature check. There's no way anybody got sick.
But did, like, Acria roll a nat 20 when she was born for her digestive tract?
I'm gonna summon Bone Mass and just let him walk behind us. And I'm like,
Why? Why are you doing
It's
that?
like walking with your Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want him out. Like, you know how like different, like, you know, crabs just like suck on the bottom and sift through sand and shit. That's
Yeah.
like him going through tunnels. He's like cleaning it. I want him to
So
eat.
like a
All
gelatinous
those like
cube.
bugs and stuff. He just
Yeah,
like
just like
yoink.
a giant. Yeah. He needs to get a bit bigger. I don't know if Seastar will ever let him hit his prime form, but I'm gonna keep working towards it. I think he lost some mass actually from a fight recently. He like got like frozen, didn't he?
Yeah, he did get really fucked up. He was actually close,
Yeah,
actually just dying.
super close to dying. So he needs to regain his strength. Yeah, he'll just be behind us.
All right. Bone Mass just slinks along behind you. Everyone else just occasionally checking over their shoulder, like, "Oh God, I hope it's." Oh, he's still there. Okay.
Oh, all right, he's still there. Yeah. I'm talking to him. You know.
Do we have torches? Like, what's the visibility like?
A lot of us got night vision.
I'm pretty sure all of us have some form of dark vision.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if we did torch, you know, abracus, what, or actually, cantrips. No, I don't. No, do I? Druidcraft? Can Druidcraft make small lights?
I have like fairy fire, which makes light.
Oh, that's actually perfect because that's basically the only thing fairy fire is good for.
Yeah.
That's
just do
not
that.
true at all.
It was a
You
joke.
can see people that are invisible.
Wow.
I cast fairy fire.
Look, perfect. See?
My utility character's coming in handy.
I'm
Finally.
so utilitied.
Yes!
I can't do shit during combat,
God,
but
yes.
you need light, I got you.
All right. We'll continue on. Let's.
Shane was the last. Shane, I think, was the last travel encounter.
I showed Annie.
Oh,
I see Matt.
Well, no, because you just did
yeah. Oh no, it was Annie. It
your
was
night
Annie.
encounter.
Yeah,
Oh.
because you and me were the night encounters. So it was Annie.
Yeah, so you.
Oh, so it's me. Huh.
Nice. That was almost 20.
It sure was.
Okay. Next person is Matt, I believe. Yeah, Amon. All right. Okay. Towards the again, from your just your body clocks feeling like the end of the day. And as you're making camp again, you hear the sound of would be like many feet skittering along the ground towards you from the direction you're coming or you're going toward, and whistling.
Okay.
Shit.
What?
Would I
Caravan.
recognize this? Can I make like a history check?
Yeah, you can make. The sound reminds you of a creature called a carrion crawler, which is basically like a giant like centipede thing,
Mhm.
like one of those really scary, fucked up looking ones.
Are they scavengers like their name implies?
Yeah, they can be. You do know that people do. They are like used for like transport and stuff. Like one would use a horse to like over
Okay.
or like carriages and that type of thing.
Okay. I share that information with the rest of the group.
Hey, it's probably a caravan or someone riding through. Should we
Do we-
hide or should we stop them?
If
Well, I mean, if they're just carrying cargo,
We should
that's
But they
stop
could
them and
tell
see if
us
we can
what's
get
going on.
directions.
Yeah.
But if it's a drow slave, then we're gonna have to
I mean, what are they
either
gonna do to
fight
us?
or run away.
well, I say it's worth a shot. I mean, I can
Yes,
speak
sir.
Underdark, so
Yeah, but I can speak
I'd-
under common as well.
Oh wait, I gotta check something before I suggest it.
well, we could just hide until we see them.
Yeah,
and-
okay, I can't do it. Never mind.
well, hold on. Can they see my fairy fire? Like, can they see that?
I had to fix my
Yeah,
armor
they'd be able to
class.
see it.
And they're ignoring us at the moment.
Well, you can't like see them. You just hear it.
Right, but if they saw our fairy fire, like,
Well, you don't really
and
know.
they're not. Okay. Okay.
That's fine.
You know,
They haven't approached us.
it wouldn't hurt to hide, but it probably also wouldn't hurt to take our chances and see if they can help us along to Neverlight Grove.
I think.
I am absolutely down to go talk to these people.
Yes, I don't think we have much to fear.
Yeah. I say we wait till they get here. If anyone...
Well, they're in front of us.
Oh, so
We have to go. We have to go to them.
Oh, they're coming this way.
They're coming towards us.
They're coming towards.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the side of the road then, and just hail them down.
I'm gonna stand in the road because they could just keep going.
Then you get eaten by a carrion crawler.
Okay, well, I can leave. I'll be okay.
I'll be okay.
What armor
absolute-
class can casters like warlocks wear? Like
Light
can
armor.
Only light armor. Only light armor.
Maybe medium. Let me check.
I'm
I think
trying
it's
to
just
Google
light
it,
armor.
but it's not like getting clear results.
Or lock. Light armor.
Light armor. What is that? Like leather?
Leather, studded leather, that type of stuff.
I need fucking armor. I don't have any armor.
Alright, Ackery, stand in the middle of the road, essentially, as
Yep.
he gets closer.
And if
just,
they don't stop, I'm moving.
Yeah, as they get closer and closer, you can see it's just a, looks to be, there's two carrion crawlers,
Okay.
and then essentially like a horse carriage. You know, it kind of reminds you of that one group of, I forgot what I fucking called them. You know, one of them called the other coach, and you're like, I don't know what this is. It's real
I
weird.
see.
Kind of looks like that. You know, one of those coaches.
Cool.
And a male drow at the top. At the helm. He's like whistling as he goes. He just like as he gets closer, he's like, "Whoa!"
Okay, we're waiting.
Standing in the middle of the...
Yeah, and they slow down like right as they see you.
Okay.
Did it occur to you that that might seem incredibly threatening, like you're gonna rob him or something?
I mean, if they were afraid of me robbing them, they just wouldn't stop. I feel like you just keep going. Hi. Are you, I'm speaking
Hello
some
there.
common.
He like tips his cap.
Alright, can you tell, sorry, I'm new around here, because kind of traveling. Can you tell me, what's around here?
Well, what's around? He's like, well, seems to be rocks.
Where are you
and
coming from, and where are you
mushroom-
going?
Oh, where I'm coming from.
Yes.
Well,
Where are
right
you
now I'm
going?
on my way to the old Menzo Baranzan.
Okay, Menzo Baranzan. Heard of that one. And where are you coming from?
Well, I was going to pick up supplies and essentially just forage and gather for all sorts of resources. You know, I'm just a merchant.
So you're coming
Essentially, I'm from the.
foraging?
I came from the. What would I guess you call it the like Aramikos region of the Underdark.
I
It's
have
basically
no
all
idea
just
what that
tunnels.
means. I see. Alright, have you been to a
Are
place called
you-
Neverlight Grove?
Oh, I have not. I do believe it's near the Dark Lake. It's actually close to Menzo Baranzan, if I remember right.
Can
Do
we
you
get a
think
ride?
Do you think it'd be faster if we...
Well, it seems to be going the opposite way I am. I don't know if you all are. Is that where you're headed?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
heading.
said
we're
you're going
heading
to
Neverlight
Mensa.
Grove.
You just said 3 things at the same time.
Nope.
You said that
No, he
Mensa
said-
Barenza is
he said-
close to Neverlight Grove, right?
Right. They're all sort of near the coast of the dark.
And you're
and
going
this
to Mensa
central
Barenza?
portion of
he's-
the Underdark.
He's coming from there.
Oh,
That's not correct,
No.
my good sir.
I
I light-skinned fellow. I am. I'm going to Mensa Barenza.
I didn't use
Oh,
my
no,
Nova
that's-
voice.
and can we catch a ride?
Sure. Yeah. I probably don't have a whole lot of room back there, but you can squeeze on in.
Okay, let me just discuss it with my
I'm
constituents.
sure. Yes. You go ahead.
I say don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I agree. I think if he was
What
going to
did you ask him?
enslave
What
us,
wares he's selling?
I did not ask him about his inventory.
You should ask him.
You should do it. You want to know.
Okay.
Oh wait, you don't speak Undercommon.
No, I don't.
I mean, I'm speaking common to him.
You are.
You
Yeah,
have
he's
that
speaking
thing.
common.
Oh, he's speaking common. Okay.
I mean, I'm good to go if you guys are.
He
I'm
kind
gonna
of
ask
started
him.
speaking common. You can tell, like,
It
like,
went up.
It's just because he knew.
What
He
did
sees
I tell you, baby?
not Underdark residents, and it's just like, okay, well, he's not gonna speak Undercommon
These white
right now,
people
'cause I
and,
doubt it. yeah, basically.
Yeah, these white people definitely don't speak Undercommon.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him what wares. Excuse me, sir. What kind of wares merchant are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah. I most of it's just from gathering and foraging. I have a selection of let's see, some mushrooms and some ore.
So no slaves. You're not a
What?
slave trader.
Slave.
Don't insult the man.
I'm just
He like kind of
asking.
looks like, are you?
No,
Are
just
you-
wanna-
Is this like?
Sir,
yeah, he
I'm-
kind of like backs to me. He's like, are you gonna
No,
Sir,
no,
I'm
no,
sorry,
no,
like
I-
the
no,
trafficking?
I think my
I
charismatically
was just-
I think my charismatically challenged friend here is under the assumption
It's-
that people who live down here, the Drow, are predominantly into the slave trade. I think he's got
I
some
was
pretty
just
unfortunate
asking.
misconceptions.
Just
He
asking.
kind of yeah, he
Just
furrows his
asking.
brow and he's just like, well, that's quite the assumption.
I
I don't
didn't
know where you would
even
get that
state
idea.
He's speaking for me, although he speaks for no one but himself. I was just making sure we weren't getting into something we weren't aware of.
Right.
Yeah, surely you can understand.
Wasn't Amon literally just like moments earlier talking about how female Drow are a matriarchy and would be sold into slavery?
Snoo.
Doesn't mean I said the majority of the people do it. Okay, but you want to know who you're riding with? They're selling, so you don't get into something you don't want to be part of. Fucking hell, you'd get kidnapped.
Then I'd turn
Hey.
into a snake and get out of their whatever they tied me up with and slither away.
I do apologize for my friends. We graciously accept.
Sure, yeah.
There's no need for any more snake makery.
He can turn people into snakes. He can use Google Maps. But yes, I hop in the caravan and I start helping people up with my hand.
If
Take
you
my
want, I
food
can make
and
the
hop
load a
on.
little bit lighter by, turning
Let's
into
not.
a small animal
Let's
and making.
How about you turn into a carrion crawler and start?
Joke's on you! I can't turn into a carrion crawler. That's not part of my wild shape list of things.
Not yet.
So are
Not
these
yet.
these carrion crawler? Are they like they're tamed? Obviously, right?
Yeah.
And they're like horses. They function the same as horses.
Basically, yeah, they're just horrifying looking.
I wonder if they'd be sweet to me if I walked up to them because, like, I've been around their kind a lot.
Mhm.
You'd be sweet to them.
All right.
Okay.
Anyways,
It's like, yeah, so it kind of, it has like the like centipede like body, and then it's like face and head has these like not like whisker things. They almost look like little like tentacles like at the front, and a just
like
like
feelers.
yeah, they look like feelers, and then just big bug eyes
Aw,
on each side of its head.
they
And
sound cute.
little pinchers, and then like a full mouth. And they kind of, because they like sit up, so like what is it like, so their head is like above the ground, like it's not, unless they're
I can
except
picture
for when
it.
they are like going. So like you saw them, they were all on the ground, and then when he stopped, they put their heads up.
I can picture it. Okay.
So you walk, you kind of walk towards it, and they just they kind of look at you, and they don't really react.
Can I pet one of them?
Yeah, you can try. You can make a animal handling.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I wish I had something to give them. Let's see, tell me animal handling. Okay, it's at the top. Good.
Oh, they kind of look like a scoliopede.
Ooh,
A
24.
bit, yeah.
I was thinking Scorch.
Oh yeah, you know what? It does kind of look like Scorch is kind of along the lines of what my brain was picturing as well, except without the fire.
Installing Windows 2%. Do not turn off your PC. This will take a while.
2%. Woo!
But at least the other part's done.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you give it a little like scritch on its head, and it makes like a weird purring sound.
A chitter.
Yeah, almost.
Okay.
Just like, oh yes, that's left one there. That's Dusty. The right one, that's Sunshine.
Oh, they're so cute. I love them. You raised them nicely, I can tell.
Yes, I raised them from their eggs.
Are you a breeder, or do you just...
Oh no, I got them as pets when I was younger.
Aw, well, you did a good job. They're very sweet.
I think.
And then
All right, let's get going then.
Yep, I get in the back
Make
of the
up
caravan.
for the time for that. It seems like you lost. Not sure why you're going this direction. You said you're going to Neverite Grove. Though these are twisty tunnels. It's easy to get lost, so it's understandable.
So wait. What you're saying is, if we come with you, it's going to not near Neverlight Grove?
Well, I'm gonna get you to Menza Baranzan, and from there, you'll be able to easily. I guess there are a couple ways you could get to Neverlight Grove. You could either take the longer route through the tunnels of the Underdark, or you could try sailing the Dark as well.
Is there like a halfway point you could drop us off at or something? Or is it better to go to Menza Barenza and then...
It might be better. I do have to make a stop at right up ahead there should be I have to make a stop at Stulap and Belkenfell, so
Well,
but from there we can make it to Menza Baranzan,
well, you know what?
hopefully in relatively short time.
Consider us your protection in exchange for this kindness. If anything happens in these tunnels, we'll be here to keep you safe.
Implying he needs
Thank you,
it.
kind stranger.
Cool. I mean, I'm good with that. I'm good with getting to a major city, and then working our way from there. What about you guys? We're still good for this?
It's only fair.
Yeah, I mean,
If
works for
that's
me.
not good enough, we can always
Okay.
compensate him with some.
Yeah, all
money.
that gold that you stole. I mean,
I didn't say
earned.
that.
I earned it. Don't know what you mean. All right. Yeah, he settles back onto his carriage, and it lurches forward, and you're off at a lot quicker of a pace than going on foot. And yes, you are going the opposite direction of like what Acker's compass is pointing at. So, but you can just assume this guy. He seems like he knows what he's talking about. So you're like, okay, well, so guess we have to just follow his lead.
Well, he seems like a very nice guy, and he treats his animals well. So I have no reason to believe that he would.
I'm suspicious.
You know what occurs to
Why?
me?
Just
Unless
weird.
he's insulted by your slavery comment, and then he's
I
just
don't know why you would be insulted. You should feel better if someone was like, "Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not riding with a slaver." I feel like if someone asked me that, like, "Are you racist?" Because I don't
yeah.
feel
Like
you're
imagine
racist.
walking up
And
to
I'd be
somebody and be like,
"Nah, I'm not racist. I'm glad you don't like racist too." I
but
feel
the
much
fact that you have to
better.
ask
That's what I
implies that
think
there's
you'd
something
be.
about
I
them.
think you'd be upset if someone was like legitimately like the believing like this guy could be racist. Just out like first thing you see is just like, oh, he's white. Oh, he might be racist. Ooh.
Might be racist.
Yeah,
Let me
because
just
it
be double
implies
checked by
something
asking.
about you
Who
is
did you vote
inherently
for?
off-putting from the start.
Yeah. Before we
Just
start
asking.
this conversation, I just
I need to
remember we
know.
voted for the
Oh my god!
2016 and 2020 election.
I told you guys, right, when I was working at the insurance company, like I had people that would not talk business with me. They would start off by saying, "Who'd you vote for?" And if I said not the person they wanted, they would hang up immediately.
That's so
I
weird.
can't believe you told me. I'd be like, that's not your business.
Yeah, I
That's
remember when I
our-
worked at like telecommunication thing, and they whenever they said to like if anyone asked that, you just say like that's not relevant at all. And if
That's what I
they
did.
don't like the answer, then like they're a psycho.
They're
So
a psycho
anytime
for
someone asks
asking in
me,
the
I just
first
feel like
place.
that's not like this isn't relevant. Like I'm not gonna answer that because
this is
I'm trying to be
Medicare.
impartial.
I love.
This is your health
Marty.
insurance. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. What the fuck are you talking about?
I like before when I started my job, I'd like probe to see where everyone's like standing on like the political aisle before I start making jokes about Donald Trump. I'm like, hey, here's this Donald Trump post I saw, and then if they don't find it funny, I'm like, all right.
I can.
Fine and well. Well.
I cannot believe we haven't mentioned the Donald Trump trading cards since the last
Oh,
time
the
we played D&D.
NFTs.
Yeah, the NFTs. What is that commercial? Like, hopefully your favorite president, even more so than George Washington or whatever he says.
Yeah, he said better. No, he said like, what does he say? Like your
Like,
favorite president better than like Lincoln, better than Washington. Even I hope. He
yeah.
specifically, I remember he said I hope, and I think that was so
I
funny.
hope. I hope so too. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
How's the travel? I asked him how. Excuse me, sir. How do you know where you're going? Is it just by pure memory, or are you looking for landmarks? Because
I bet it's the carrion.
Oh, well, I've just kind of grew up traveling the Underdark. My father is also a merchant. Took me along on his trips, so I just kind of come to recognize the same routes. The
Interesting.
other thing is just to at least if my memory isn't too good, reliable, I can always count up my carrion crawlers.
There's no
Way.
interesting.
Well, I figured they know the way.
Yes, Dusty and Sunshine are all reliable. Never fail.
I
So
see.
then these animals have some sort of intelligence. I didn't expect that.
Though I mean, it's mostly kind of just in their instinct. You can they just kind of recognize the patterns from traveling back and forth between these trails so often. At this point, it's basically just ingrained in their memory to just go the routes.
Okay. Obviously, I picked up bone mass since we hopped on because
Yeah, he like
Yeah.
did not react to it at all. By the way, it's just like he
Oh.
like definitely looked at it. And he was just like, oh.
Oh,
Then he looked at
Interesting,
like
right?
all of you, because there's so many of you, and then he's just like, okay, well, that's kind of perfect, I guess.
you know what occurs to me? I have never once Dynamax my. I never once used the Dynamax mechanic thing that you put up on Sith. Not even once.
Hmm.
I think we
Well-
did it. I think we did it during the whole Pokemon battle arc we did, but since then,
Well, you need to be attuned to the thing, so
I mean, I am
Number
attuned.
one.
No. That's right. That's right. I unattuned from
you're
her.
definitely not.
Yeah, I unattuned from her cube so that I could attune to. Let's see, I have the scimitar. I've got the cape, and I've got my staff.
Yeah, I think
Those
Matt's
are
the only one right now that's.
Yep.
those are the three that I have attuned right now.
All right. Essentially, you're going at like full the pace with the crawler carriage. So you basically makes back all the time like spent fucking walking, veering off in a slightly different direction.
This is quite a bit faster than I thought it would be.
Yes, Karen crawlers are quite quick for even how they look.
I mean, especially because they have like twice as many legs as all of us combined, which I imagine has
That's
to
true,
be.
my friend. It's quite even if one might say even more than twice as many.
I'm just saying, I can't even imagine how helpful that must be for mobility, right?
Yep.
Sorry, Tommy, am tired and I'm bad at small talk.
I stopped fucking Nix's TP. He said, "I wish you weren't my friend, so I could report you
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
blacklist you." Yeah. Holy shit!
Right.
Say, Matt, I destroyed your TP. I can't
What he
get
said-
Shane for some reason. Holy shit! Shane is so
Yeah, he
hard to get for whatever reason.
Slippery guy.
Yeah.
He
Well,
said, "I
you
hope
never
you
know
stub
when
your
it's
toe."
Yeah.
You know,
All
it's
right.
funny, I know how to
After
set
what
my
seems
shit
like
to
a-
busy.
What?
Just telling Matt, I know how to set my shit to busy instantly. So
Oh.
That's cheating. That's a coward's way out. Caesar stops my TP, and I've walked away, and Caesar was stop my TP, and I come back. I'm like, oh my,
You're still at the same. You're like, oh.
he did it.
Yes. After a while, he slows and says, "Well, I'm sure since you have been traveling, you have means of camp But I'm going to.
More or less.
Right. Okay. Yes, I'll be making camp here. Yes.
You know what? I can make this
Gonna
extremely.
trust that you won't rob me.
Oh, don't
Right.
even worry.
We'll be okay. You'll be okay. We don't need to rob.
We actually have more money than we know what to do with at the
We
moment.
robbed a bank, and
Don't say
then
that.
so we actually have enough.
Well, okay, at the very least, me and Amon have a metric shit ton of Electrum right now. It'd be very difficult for us to spend it all at once.
It's true.
I'm gonna cast Druid Grove just so that everybody gets a nice, comfy nap,
All right.
and I'm gonna offer my man here a good berry, fill up his tummy.
All right. Well, I take a good berry and I'll take a watch.
Okay.
Take first.
I'm looking at the waifu bot right now with the Pokemon and stuff. Like, how is Raticate a slightly higher rarity category than Numel?
Good question. I don't know.
Super weird.
Second watch.
I'll be second watch.
Ilma, it's your turn. I'm heading to bed.
Oh.
Amon literally just said he was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you said it was Ilma. Never mind. So, Amon, go ahead. It's your turn.
Yep.
I'm heading to bed.
I got it. There I go.
Here I go. Okay.
Wow, it's almost like crippling depression is sapping Amon of his ability to hit nat 20s on watches and
His ability
encounters.
to ruin our night.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
What the fuck is that, Tommy? Oh no! I both love and hate it.
I thought you would get a kick out of that.
Hey, my computer's done.
Now get ready for the fun part, which is setting up windows. The whole first time setup shit is aggravating.
Won't be that bad.
Yippee. I can't
So we're doing
wait.
encounter rolls.
No. We did night watches, and
Did our night watches.
we set up camp, and this guy cast Druid Grove and gave everyone a good berry, including the nice man whose name I don't remember if it was given.
It was not.
So,
Can I?
Hey, what's... Yeah.
Yeah, let's ask him.
Hey,
what race is he?
Drow.
hey, Mr. Drow, what's your
Hey,
What's your
Mr.
name?
Black Guy, what's your name?
what's your name?
Oh, me? You can call me Wellmeth.
Well,
Sorry, well met or well meth?
Yeah, Wellmeth.
Okay.
Shane, you beat me
Okay.
to it.
Isram.
I was gonna make a pun. I was like, well meth.
You know, I don't know why we didn't remember, but we're all very wanted criminals, so I would not be surprised if this guy's just secretly noticed and is taking us in to get arrested.
I don't think. I don't know.
We'll see.
I mean, nothing we can't
We got
handle,
it.
anyways.
Yeah.
That didn't occur.
I
to me
insight check
either.
him to see if he's actually trying to be nice to us.
Sure.
All right.
You're good at those.
Don't
Yeah,
say
let's see
that.
if he's genuine.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
if it looks like he recognizes us.
Yeah, you think he's being genuine?
All right. Yeah, guys, I don't think he's trying to arrest us or anything. By the way, gonna whisper to whoever's around me. All right. Well, I'm about ready to go. pack up my shit and I hop on the carrying crawler.
Oh, the actual carrying crawler itself, or the little carriage he's dragging along?
Oh, the carrot, sorry.
Oh no, Dusty don't mind none if you want to take a ride on
No,
him.
I'd rather take the much calmer carriage.
Oh,
Forgot
that's
it was
fine.
there, honestly. It's been a long week. So.
Right, yes. No worries. Okay. All right.
Are we still rolling travel encounters even though we're being escorted?
You'll roll 1. So I don't. Oh God. I think it was Matt. It looks like it was Matt. The
That
last
stopped
one.
on me was the last one.
So next would be Accurate Shane.
Nice.
Fog.
Awesome. Woo! All right. He begins again at around the same pace he was going before. Yes. At this point, he's basically past like where you guys like ended up, and in the just goes beyond that, where the path splits off and like forks into 2 different pathways. See him take the left path.
I'm gonna watch the compass and I'm gonna set it to Menzo Brands and as he's doing this.
Okay.
Make sure the compass is right.
Right. Okay. Yeah, now it's kind of in the general direction he's going, not like specifically, like because it's the way the tunnel is. You're not going straight at it.
Okay.
Yes, and after a bit, you can see the tunnel open up into a large cave-like area, much like when you were in the the fish people town, like kind of like that. And you see a gated off, like walled in what looks like to be some type of village or something, that he gets to with some guards at the front. And
I'm gonna put my
yeah,
hood
he
up.
goes up to, huh?
I'm putting my hood up.
Okay. All right, and yeah, he goes up to it, and you see him. He stops, and he's just like, "Yeah, let me just talk to him. Usually, they shouldn't be too bad. They don't really care about the travelers all that often, but never,
Right, I got
never be
you.
too sure."
If Ilma uses Alter Self to look like a drow, would it count as blackface? Because I don't want to go there.
I don't think it matters.
I just like Ilma doesn't have a hood. Ilma doesn't really have any means of disguise except for Alter Self, and drow fit in down here. That's the only reason I'm asking. But then it occurred to me like they
No, I don't
they
think
removed
that, no,
it.
I don't think
I
that,
don't think it does.
no.
Okay.
All right, and yeah, you see him walk up to one of the drow guards. See them kind of converse for like a couple minutes. I can't. They both kind of chuckle at each other before he comes back and hops onto the carriage. He's like, "All right, so this will be Vec and Velv. Next stop should be Menza Baranzan. But if you want to spend the night here, at least you will have some, you'll have an actual bed instead of sleeping in a campsite, if you'd like."
Are you staying here for the night?
Yes, I'll need to just
All right.
stock here.
Very well.
I'm okay with
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
we've got some time before everyone gets tired, so I'm gonna go ask around town. We'll try to. I'll try to keep my head low. Actually, I'm gonna look for an inn or tavern.
I'm gonna alter self to make myself look more like a woman, and I'm gonna make my hair black and just generally not look like the exact opposite of Ilma.
Am I
Okay.
wanted? Am I?
I don't think you're even on their radar. I think you joined us so
I'm
recently.
asking. I'm asking ISO.
No,
No. Okay.
as far as
Well, as far as I know, unless word from what's that place called? There's the word math in it, I think. The desert we were just in. What's that place called?
Athos.
Oh, Athos.
Athos. Unless the word from Athos came down, I should not
Well, Athos
have anything to work with.
Athos is a different plane, and Asmodeus made interplanar travel next to impossible, aside from rifts that we find.
Okay.
Yeah, Ilma's just gonna make himself look just completely different, and he's gonna go into town with Acria, and
All right.
look around for a nice cozy place to sleep.
Okay. Merrick's gonna he's gonna lean over to you, Acre, and he's just gonna be like, just so you know, this is the place where when I was enslaved by a bunch of drow traders, this is where we were with me, Heck, and I guess Paul.
Okay.
Just so you know, it doesn't
Good to
look the
know.
same. It's
Yeah.
off, but
it's-
just so you're aware.
Yeah, it's probably different. It's just yeah, that's good to know. It might not be as different as it seems. Well, we should probably buddy up then, just in case. So
Right.
Do we
someone
make it
come
to the
with me.
town?
Yes. You're
Well,
in the
different.
gates now. The way the town is laid out, it's like a small, just little outpost village, on this little like plateau in this gigantic opening of like the cave.
Uh-huh.
And you can see out like past like where the village boundaries are. There's this big like flat surface of just like the cave, um and like there's debris everywhere. You're not really sure what all of it is, but um the Velkenvelv itself is like this very small portion of like this big opening of this underground cave. There's like a waterfall and like parts of like a little river and everything under there.
Okay.
Right.
Is it
Yeah, Amon, this is a midway town. It's not the place we're going to, but it's midway. We're
Okay.
staying for the night.
just staying for the night? Are we? What kind of? Maybe ask questions about.
Yeah, just
Where we're
keep
going.
your head down.
Okay, so inconspicuous. We're not trying to gather intel.
Yeah.
Should someone, maybe Mycelia, since they're not very, they're not associated with us, could ask questions about the grove before we get there? Anything weird about it? Anything weird down here that we should know about? That'd be good, Mycelia, if you could do that.
Sounds like a good idea. I think we should either all go together or at least buddy up and see what we can find. I'm gonna head to the inn, so if anyone wants to come with, then come with.
I'm
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going. No worries.
I think I'm gonna stay separate. Just, I won't be too far away, but I don't want us to be all
As long as
associated
someone
together.
comes with you.
Yeah.
I'd say Savia would probably be a pretty good pick.
Okay, I don't mind.
Right.
Okay, I'll go with Amon.
Try to sound a little bit less reluctant.
I am.
Savia, if you want, I'll go with Amon. If you know,
It
No, I'm
doesn't
doing this
matter.
because Savio will stop him if he does do something. I don't think he will, but just
I'm
in
not
case.
gonna do anything.
Like
Don't
you're
talk to me
implying
like I'm
that
here.
Ilma definitely wouldn't.
Yep. Well,
Ilma learned his lesson.
Well,
Ilma learned his lesson.
we do know that he
what
wouldn't.
happened a week ago in
Yeah.
game?
Well,
Don't
Akira
do
left
anything.
Ilma
I
and
don't need to
Amon
be
alone.
watched. I don't need
I
to be
don't
watched.
need a babysitter.
No, I
Stop.
know. You're not being watched. It's just in case you either get grabbed or something happens that maybe someone in your head tells you to do something.
Right, yeah. Alright. Savio will go with Amon. Okay. What is everyone else doing? You can go to the inn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Acrea to the inn. Keep an eye out for like anyone shady, like, because if this place is still kind of, even if it's different now, the fact that Merrick was held captive here, it doesn't sit well with me, and I want to see if there's anything suspicious going on that would indicate that that sort of thing is still happening, just kind of on the down low.
Don't worry, Ilma. I'm just gonna find the inn and just sit down and just kind of eavesdrop.
I mean, that's a good idea, but keep an eye out just for safety,
Yeah, well, I mean, there's two of us, and well, honestly, I don't think many people could apprehend us at this point.
I mean, good point.
Yeah, we're not
You're
gonna
right.
ask us.
You're right.
All right. When you enter the inn, it's similar to like any usual pub. There's a female drow at the bar. She seems to be talking to what you assume is like a deep gnome and I don't know, they're a Duergar, which is like the
Yeah,
Underdark dwarf.
Grey Dwarf.
Yeah, Grey dwarf, basically.
All right. I'm gonna take a seat next to kind of like a couple seats down the bar from them. Actually, I have good perception. I'm not gonna do that. And I'm
Okay.
actually just gonna hang out on one of the tables nearby.
Okay.
I don't have to be that close.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and just make a perception check.
Sorry, hang on. Nice. I am good at
Okay.
those.
You are good at those. Classic. As usual, you roll high on.
Yes, as usual. Classic high roll.
All right. Yeah, you listen into their conversation, see if, what they're talking about. The Deep Gnome and the Duergar are both like so drunk, and they're just saying nonsense. And the
Okay.
female drow is just kind of trying to keep them like from going like too crazy for the most part. But
Okay.
it's still serving them because they're just like, okay, I mean, it's a lot, but sure.
There's
All
a
right.
part of me that wants to, like, if I had Subtle Spell, I would cast Lesser Restoration on them just to make them not drunk anymore. Just for shits and giggles.
You took away my tipsiness. Now perish.
Now you.
Just for gigs and shittles.
I'm gonna like wave towards the bartender.
Okay.
Try to get her attention.
Yes. How can I help?
Well, I don't know. Just get me a water.
Oh yes.
Turns around, fucking pussy. Like,
Yeah,
you
she's,
be more
she's
boring?
just like when you're like, oh well, oh why? She's just like, oh okay. Goes behind, pours a glass of water, and she just like shouts from like across. It's like, do you want ice in it or no?
Yeah, I'll put ice in it.
Okay. Comes back, the glass of water. It's sets it down in front of you.
Thanks. Hey, I'm kind of new around here. What anything interesting going on lately around the town?
Oh, believe so. It's mostly just I mean, we're just a suburb of Mensa Branson, basically.
Let's see. What's Menzo
Um,
Branson like? I've heard stories of it.
oh, what's it like? It's a bustling city where all the traders come from all over the
And
Underdark.
what uh, what kind of people usually hang around Menzo Branson besides traders?
I am.
Trade like, I mean, all sorts of. I mean, Drow, obviously. There's the occasional Durgar and Deep Gnome, like my friends back there, and some occasionally there you have some overlanders from the surface.
See,
Not often though.
I was gonna say you don't really have overlanders that often, do you?
Nope. I mean, it's not. The Underdark isn't exactly the most forgiving place. I can't imagine you really
No, it's
want to
not.
travel here unless you're stuck for some odd reason.
No. Yeah. Have you seen any recently though? Or it's just us.
The Overlanders recently, kind of like thinks. Not that I can think of.
See, all right,
Besides you all.
makes sense. All right, well, I appreciate it. Are there any kind of like, what are they called? The mushroom people around here?
Oh, the Myconids.
Myconids, yes.
Occasionally you'll see some in Mensa Branson if they decide to
All right,
make the trek out from Neverlight. But
all right,
other than that, not usually.
makes
You'd be
sense.
hard
All right,
pressed to find any beyond their own abode.
see. All right, okay, well, I appreciate the help. The talk. Here's your
Problem.
money. And I
My
just
name is
give.
Ilvara. If you need anything, just shout.
Yeah, okay. Here's your money.
These
Actually,
are
it has
gonna
to be
go
awkward.
away.
Yeah, it's just like,
It has to be a
okay.
little awkward.
Takes it, smiles, and goes back behind the bar.
How much was it? I don't even know. I just put down like 2 electrum.
Yeah, she was just like, okay, that's. I don't know how to respond to this. And she comes back. She's like, "So is that money for like a room or
Uh,
because the water will be on the
sure.
house?"
Oh, yeah. Yeah, then a room then. I was gonna get a room anyway.
Okay. Yes. The rooms are just 1 electrum each. So
Okay,
unless you have a
well,
friend, I can
I
you can
do
have the
actually.
other one back.
I'm a
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, 2 rooms.
Oh, okay. Well, here are 2 keys.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Here you go, Ilma. Feel free to fight with whoever you wish to, take the other bed.
All right. I mean, I usually just sort of sit on the carpet and meditate all night. So whoever else wants the bed, they can have it. I don't mind.
Let's see.
Listen, I'm used to sleeping in dirt and sleeping bags. This is.
Druid groves now.
I mean, sometimes, yeah, when I'm feeling fancy.
Sometimes. Yeah. All right. Well, keep your ears out while we hang here until the others arrive.
That is absolutely the plan.
I'm just gonna hang out and sip my water, kind of vibe, and wait for everybody else. I'm gonna keep my ears open.
Okie dokie.
Who's the shadiest looking motherfucker in this inn tavern thing right now?
You
Us. Yeah.
guys.
How does Ilma look shady? He dresses in pink and blue, and he has blonde hair. And
That's like not what you look like. Said though.
oh yeah, okay. I mean black hair, and I grew some tits just as a disguise.
Oh, that wasn't for the disguise. I was just having. I mean,
I mean, I'm like,
You got me. Ilma's coming out
I
as
just
gender
felt like
fluid.
oh my God, W.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Hey, that pussy. You hit different.
Huh? What?
Why he said it? Okay.
Eh.
I'm walking around just looking at what the shops are. If there's any
Okay.
specifically any leather workers. Maybe I don't expect it to be here in a midtown, but if there is, I would like
There
to
is
know what
not,
shops.
unfortunately. There's
That's
just
fair.
a small general store.
Okay, I'll go inside. Hello. Just looking.
All right. There's another drow woman at the register. This gives you a light wave as you. The shop has just mostly medical supplies and ration, as well as
Ration.
like gloves and like leather gloves and like iron pickaxes and stuff.
Okay. Buy a set of brown leather gloves and some medical supplies, like a
Alright.
few bandages, whatever herbs.
All right, that will be 1 electrum for your total.
Okay, I give them the 1 electrum.
Do a little a nod. Thank you for your business.
Thank you. These are good quality goods you're selling.
Okay.
Okay, fuck off.
Okay.
I hurriedly put the gloves on my hands. Feel a bit better.
Okay. Do you join your friends at the bar
Yeah, I'll go to
or
the
the tavern?
tavern inn thing. Yep.
Okay. All right. You can see things start to wind down. Most of the people in the tavern have left for their rooms or for home. Point.
Are we do we got 2 rooms or we got 1 room?
We each got a room so far. I mean,
Okay.
if you want an extra room, it's only like 1 electrum, I believe. So
Yeah, I'll get a room to myself. Yeah. I'll go to the hostess lady and just ask for 1 room.
did you lose
1
Mycelia?
bedroom.
Where or no, Mycelia's
Savia.
tagging along. Yeah, Savia. Where's Savia?
No, I'm here.
All right, perfect.
I book a room just for me. If there is one, I don't know how big this inn is.
Huge, because we have a whole 20-person posse.
Yep. Elvira's like, my gracious, we can actually use all the rooms at once.
Finally.
Insane.
Never done that before. Okay. Alright. Is there anything anyone wants to do before long rest?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Amon know. Hey, so nothing really new that we've learned. It's basically Never Like Grove, just kind of a trading hub. Some Myconids come by, they come through sometimes, and that's about it. They don't really leave Never Like Grove, so we can stop by there, see if we can get any information from the trading hub, and maybe head over to Never Like Grove from there.
Okay, that's good. Nobody's recognized us so far.
Not from what I can tell, no.
Good.
Anyway, I'm gonna get to my room before they see us together for too long and start getting suspicious. So I'll see ya.
Yep.
And Ekri goes up to her room and hopefully finds it.
Alright. Yeah, you're able to find your room?
That was easy. I head in and I pass the fuck out.
Okay. Alright.
I'm back.
Isn't gonna do anything?
Oh,
Tommy?
I'm
what are
gonna
you-
try. I'm gonna try
you
to
doing?
sleep.
The reason I was asking if there was anyone particularly shady in the tavern is because I wanted to try and like listen in on their conversations and see if there was like anything particularly less than wholesome going on in town. That's all.
Is there
Yeah,
anything
there's a
shady?
really depressed tiefling just in here a little
Okay,
bit
besides
ago.
us.
All right. Well,
Besides us.
besides us,
So
if there's anyone
depressed.
particularly menacing or shady looking.
No, there is
All right, then I'm just gonna go to bed.
Why is it in the gathering log? Or yeah, why in the gathering log it won't save what you've looked up, but in the crafting one it shows you like a list of everything you've looked up. It's so much better than the gathering log.
And how's your PC doing so far?
Just updated my drivers and installed Adrenaline.
Woo!
Fabulous.
Ooh,
Adrenaline!
What is that?
It's the AMD
good drug.
That's the thing that fucked my computer when we tried to do that stupid
SC or the backrooms game.
the
SCP
backrooms thing.
or the backrooms thing. I think it literally, I'm pretty sure it was Adrenaline until I like uninstalled it and then like backed up my old driver. And the way I would like tell to see if it was still fucked was I would open the Final Fantasy like main menu thing, and I could see it with the moon came across. It was lagging. That'd be like, okay, it's still. Okay.
Do you have an Radeon graphics card?
Yeah,
Huh. And Adrenaline fucked you over?
It was
yeah,
some,
but I don't know.
like,
It
indie
might have been
version
something.
game. I mean,
I think it might have been the game, dude. I don't really know.
the game
Okay.
was-
You probably will be fine. If not, like
That's what I've used for
I just
years.
reinstalled and then it was fine after that.
Hmm.
Do you run into any problems?
I
But
No.
you shouldn't.
Don't
no,
forget
I've
to
been using it for a while.
don't forget to re-download Virtual Desktop.
Virtual desktop. Yep, I know. I have a process to this.
Fantastic.
Okay, but all right. Oh, sorry, it was Ilma who was doing stuff.
No, Emma's just going to bed.
Okay.
All right. If everyone's going to bed, we will end it there on this long rest
Very well.
in Velkenvelve.
Welcome, Valve.
Vulcanville.
Bell.
I will definitely remember that.
I won't.
Shit, because it's familiar to you.
How?
Oh, I barely remember it.
It's not the Sugma town, is it? I thought that town was really bigger.
No, that's
it was something else you remembered with your
it's
history
Luke
check.
DeBlois.
All right. Well, if D&D's over, do you want to head back to Hunt some Blunts and see if Lily wants to get back in VC?
Yes.